Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So I have a sample of the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. It's supposed to be an undetectable medium to full coverage foundation. And they've given me 3 shades. I have vanilla, light beige, and sand. And I'm a little bit worried because I feel like these might be a little bit dark for me. I think I'm more up the ivory or lighter shades, but we'll definitely give it a go. Look at the ingredients. And one thing that's really cool about these sort of foundations samples is you can kind of save them for a important occasion, and you can go ahead and do your contour and everything all with just these little sample packs. Not wearing any primer, although I have moisturized, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this guy up. And let's pour it out. This is the shade Vanilla, and that was a ton of product. It's a little bit runny. It's definitely very thick. And it's definitely very dark. I don't even know if I can do this video. I don't know, if it blends really nicely, it might be fine. This sample has a ton of product. Alright, so there's a layer. It's definitely dark. It feels really nice on the skin. It actually feels a little almost like powdery dry, although not like super dry. And I would say it's definitely a little bit yellow for me. It's done a decent job of covering up some of my acne, but I think I will go back and just add another layer just where I need it, like on my chin. So the foundations are a little bit drippy, but also a little bit thick. This one here is vanilla, this one is light beige. And you can see it's quite a lot of coverage, but definitely very yellow base. They're both very warm shades. If you get one of these samples, definitely make sure you have a little jar ready because you can probably get 2 or 3 applications out of just this tiny little sample. This sample is... That's weird, but it doesn't say exactly how many milliliters is in the sample. I wasted a lot on the back of my hand, but yeah, if you're prepared, you can definitely save it for later. Now that I've got everything kind of built up very nicely, I think it looks really great. I think it's covered my acne very nice. It feels really nice. It feels super natural, and like I almost don't need to set it with powder, so maybe I won't, maybe I will, we'll see. I do want to go in and do my under eyes. And actually, I think I could comfortably skip any other concealers. That's actually quite impressive. My skin is definitely not great lately, but in terms of coverage, I'm definitely happy with what it's given me. So I am going to set it just because I always set my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Marcel powder and just do a quick set. Now that it's set, it actually doesn't look too yellow, so maybe it's oxidizing or something, I don't know. But it's definitely becoming, like, it's still a little dark and it still is a little yellow, but it's not as bad as it was before. I'm just going to finish up with a really super light makeup today, and then I'll check in with my final thoughts before I take you through the rest of my day. Alright, so the rest of my makeup is on, and I'm just going to set everything. I think it looks great, especially on camera. It looks really nice and even and blended. In real life, it looks just the tiniest bit cakey, which, like, for a full to medium coverage foundation, I am not upset about it at all. I think that's fine, and I'm obviously going for a fuller, unnatural look than a natural skin look. So overall, I'm really happy with that coverage, considering I didn't go in with any concealer. Now I'm just going to set everything with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. And set everything in. Ooh, that's like, ooh. Awesome, so I'm gonna go about the rest of my day and I'll take you with me and we'll see how this wears throughout the day. It's gonna be a long one, so let's get started. Hey guys, so it's the end of the night and basically I feel greasy. I feel like there's a lot of grease right up in this area. It kind of feels heavy. Overall, I think the coverage still looks decent though. I feel like over time the color really started to mesh with my skin. I don't feel like it wore too yellow or anything. I don't think it was too dark really. So I think I just kind of initially panicked, but it definitely blended in a little bit nicer than I expected. Still is pretty darn decent. I definitely have some red marks that still look really nice and covered up. I'm just gonna quickly blot and we'll see how much oil comes off. I put it on a little bit later than usual. And so I blotted around 5, which I feel like is normal for like a foundation. Except for my Revlon Color Stay, which definitely lasts a lot better. My nose is super greasy. I easily filled that guy up. So even though this foundation wasn't a perfect match, I think the coverage was good. I think it does feel really comfortable, not sticky, not like it's heavy, but it's not uncomfortably heavy, and it's got a really nice smooth finish. I think this foundation would definitely be awesome as a short term, before you get too greasy, high coverage foundation that you can really feel secure isn't gonna move. Like I went 4 or 5 hours feeling really, really comfortable. Initially after you apply it, it's really super comfortable. It's just wearing it for like a full day, it just kind of gets thick and heavy in your pores. So overall, I'm still really happy with coverage. I think for a concealer-free acne sort of day, I did really, really well. And aside from the pooling up of grease in kind of my T-zone area, it was pretty darn comfortable. Thank you so much for watching. Have you tried this foundation out? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, leave me any other feedback, comments, whatever. Check my other videos up here that have to do with foundation, testing foundations, testing concealers, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye.